Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're looking tonight at GameStop stock, which is down by about 1% in today's trading day. Despite that, we are coming back quite a lot from the lows in the late part of the day. You're seeing this push up from about 2:55 p.m. where the stock has gained 2%. As I say, ultimately finished in red. Over the past 5 days, we are now still green by 8.8%. The question, of course, on a lot of people's minds is, where do we go from here? Ultimately, over the past month, GameStop is now looking very green. But is this gain able to be sustained? Well, I'll be giving you all of my personal thoughts and opinions over the course of this video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like on it, make sure to subscribe. It does help me out a lot. Do though remember, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. Let's, however, jump in and have a look at how things are going. I'd also like to remind you that I have a Patreon page now. You can learn more about some stocks which I am looking at, which I don't necessarily mention here on the channel over there. Link is first in the description. So yeah, coming over here, you are now seeing the stock come into very critical levels and actually breaking past them. We had a lot of difficulty initially getting past 25. We're very much past that now and coming into the new range of 26. Now, where things get interesting today is, despite the drop, and yes, we had that little wick coming out of the candle, but ultimately finishing above a previous level of support that we have seen. You know, go back to the levels that we've seen even at today's lowest point, and we are now mirroring a support level that we saw way back in May of this year, right? So this does imply that we could be finding a new potential support with the lowest point at 25.60 and the highest point potentially around 26. If this is the case, it could potentially set a new floor for the stock to rise even further, and that in itself is a very exciting prospect looking forwards into the next few days and weeks. Again, if that is the case, then we could be looking at a new floor for GameStop, which could facilitate further increases. Now, in terms of other levels that we are looking at for the upside, I'd like to also mention that indicators such as the RSI are not even necessarily at the overbought range yet, despite the recent gains. We're still a little bit higher than neutral, but we're not necessarily at the overbought range, which is a good sign. Then you're looking to break past on the upside levels, which are going to be, in my opinion, around 26.40, as we have seen this as a previous resistance point here too. Then you're looking to possibly push up to, I'm going to call it, roughly $27. That's going to be the next level after that. If we can push 27, as we have in the past, we're going to be looking at potentially supports at 20, or potential resistance levels at 28. Now that might seem a little bit far-fetched, but do bear in mind how much this stock is up over the past few days and weeks. That is not necessarily as far-fetched as many may think. Again, I think we do have that possibility to see this one continue to run. Again, we're not overbought yet on the RSI. We're not necessarily seeing any major weaknesses. And even considering today's drop, as I mentioned, we are staying above those critical levels that we would have liked to see over the last few weeks, and it is of course happening. So this does set the stage for a very strong GameStop. It sets the stage for a very interesting potential rally going forwards into the next few days. And this is certainly going to be one of the stocks which I am watching a lot, because again, I do personally think if we see this one stay above where we are, if we see this one continue to grow, the potential to see this one run massively is absolutely there. I think it's a very, very interesting one, and I think there's a lot of potential behind this right now. I'd love to hear what you have to say, so please let me know in the comment section. Before I do conclude the video, I'd like to share with you some information about the Patreon. You guys are ready to get serious about trading for less than the price of a coffee every day? I've got to tell you about the new Patreon page that I have just launched. That's right guys, I have a new Patreon. I'm going to be sharing everything on here, from my personal stocks that I am watching to pre-market updates, as well as a Discord group which I have started. It's going to allow you to access similar-minded, like-minded people who are also interested in sharing their knowledge about the markets. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff over here guys. There's going to be a lot of exclusive content coming in the next couple of weeks, but do bear in mind, for most of the tiers, spots are limited. The Market Scout, where you'll gain access to the Discord, prices will change after 150 members. At the moment guys, I'm limited for time, so the Trader's Edge course and above, we're limiting the courses even lower, right? There's a limited amount of people who can join. At the same time, depending on the level of mentorship that you want, we have prices going all the way up from $14.50 to the highest tiers over here that you can see. Again, if you're looking to take your journey to that next level, On these middle tiers, this is personally the one that I would recommend, even though it's not the most expensive. It costs less than a coffee every single day, and the amount of information that you'll get here, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worth the value. At the very least, guys, you can become a member for free. The link is down in the description, the comment section, and the bio. Just give it a look and see what you think. And of course, feel free to sign up if you're looking to take your journey even further. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video.